Nobody's feeling it better than Ed Ogeron and the LSU football team right now as they are on a recruiting zinger right now. 4 commits in the last month. They pick up one of the top inside linebackers in the country over the weekend as LSU stays hot. 16 commitments now as 4-star. Some services have our next guest as a 5-star linebacker. Greg Penn III announced his commitment to LSU over the weekend. He's out of Hyattsville, Maryland, out of DeMatha Catholic High School, which is a very famous high school up there for putting out prospects every year. Penn is LSU's 16th commit. He chose LSU over Alabama, Ohio State, Tennessee, Texas A&M, and the hometown team, Maryland. And he's joining us right now on ESPN, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Alexandria. Gregory, good morning, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Thank you for joining us. Why LSU?
You know, Coach O and the staff, Coach Pelini, I just felt comfortable. My family was comfortable. We connected well. I just thought it was a great fit.
LSU is having a lot of success in your part of the country right now. They've got a couple of commits from your area. Why is LSU so prominent in the DMV?
I mean, you just can't go wrong with LSU. For my part, the way they put in the linebackers in the league right now, they're LBU. They on top. I really want to play with Coach Pelini. I love the way he coaches, and the 4-3 defense I think that fits me well, and I'm just so excited. I can't wait to get started.
And it's interesting, Greg, because full disclosure, I played with LSU years ago. Pelini was there my freshman year, but then he was gone for a long time, and he just recently came back into the fold. So give the fans some insight. Like, what is Coach Pelini like as a recruiter, as a coach, and what is he telling you to sell you on the vision of coming to Baton Rouge to accomplish your goals?
Yes, sir. He's just a straight-up guy, and I love that about him. He's not going to sugarcoat anything. He's not going to he's going to be straight up with you. He's not going to lie to you. And he was honest the whole process, and I really appreciated that. He told me I was his number one guy, and I felt that. Me and my family felt that. And the things I hear about him, read articles about him, it's just that's the type of guy I want to play for.
Yeah, and look, we got the highlight tape playing on our show right now. It's on YouTube, and the highlight tape is very impressive. When you look at your game, what do you think separates you from other inside linebackers, and where are you still trying to get better at?
Yes, sir. I just think my instincts are really good at the linebacker position. I think I'm really smart, and I can really do a little bit of everything. I can run sideline to sideline. I can get physical. I just think I'm an all-around type of linebacker. I can do whatever the team needs me to do.
You know, when you look at this class, Greg, you add another huge talent to already a very talented group. But it is interesting. LSU, a lot of the times, the core can come from Louisiana, but this year it's truly expanded nationally. I think you guys have 10 different states committed right now to LSU. What originally kind of started to attract you? You mentioned the coach staff, but how about last season, like watching them from afar? How much of an impact did that have on your decision-making?
A lot of impact. I went to the Florida game this past year with my dad, and the atmosphere was crazy. We really loved it. I loved the way the defense was playing with Coach Aranda, and I could just see myself playing there. I really loved it down there. The academics are great. They have a great business school. Everything just fit with what I want to do with my career.
Greg Penn III joining us here. He's LSU's latest football commit. He is the one of the top middle linebackers in the country. He is an Under Armour All-American for the class of 2021. He's on Twitter at 3G Olive. Is that Olive? OLIVEE _
Yep, 3 go live. Yes, sir.
3 go live.
3G Olive.
I'm always looking for the Italian angle there, Greg. My bad, bro. 3 go live.
Hey, there was another linebacker that you say something very similar. Get live, 40. Who is Devon White, and look at where Devon White is nowadays.
Who do you look up to? Or did you try to model your game after anybody?
I don't try to model it after anybody specifically. I take a little bit from everybody. I watch Devon White, Patrick Queen, all those guys.
Yeah.
I watch Jacob Phillips, even Quan Alexander. I watch him sometimes. So I watch a lot of LSU linebackers.
Coach Orgeron has he's got the reputation as one of the best college football recruiters in the country. His program right now is the buzz of, it seems like, the nation. What's your relationship like with the head coach, and what was the recruitment like from him?
It was great. When I went down for the visit, me and Coach O, my dad, we had a talk, and he really just loved how I play the game of football, how I am as a person, and things like that. When I told him I was coming, he was ecstatic. He was yelling. Coach,
you're tight.
Coach O was a loud dude, but he was really loud when I told him I was coming. But yeah, our relationship is great. He can't wait to get me down for an official so I can try some crawfish.
Nice. Early enrollee?
I'm not for sure yet. It's still in the works. I'm not for sure.
And then we almost have to ask this of everybody who comes on. Where is that level of commitment at? Like, you feel good, 100% in the boat?
Yes, sir. I'm 100% in. Yes, sir.
Greg Penn III, one of the top inside linebackers for the class of 2021, made his commitment on Sunday. It was official. Who'd you call to give the commitment to?
I talked to Coach Pelini and Coach O.
Nice.
They were probably
Congratulations,
so excited,
man. Looking forward to watching you in the purple and gold. Welcome to what seems like it's going to be a great class. There's only 16 of you guys right now. Y'all are ranked number 5 in the country. It seems like y'all are going to put an incredible class in once you guys finalize it.
Yes, sir. We got a lot more guys just getting started.
I like to hear that. Greg, we'll be checking back in, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
There he is, Greg Penn III.
Wow.
Another impressive.
Yeah,
youngster.
I mean, I guess like at a certain point, we may just have to start accepting that these kids are infinitely more media savvy than previous generations, because every kid that we talk to sounds so polished and so intelligent. I mean, me in high school, I still get called out for stuttering all the time, but it was just constant ums and uhs and pauses and stuttering. These kids sound like professionals that have been doing, well, I guess they have been doing interviews for years because of how just the recruiting grind works nowadays. But man, Greg Penn III, very impressive interview there. Seems like he's very self-aware, self-critical, and at linebacker, the ability to communicate and to be that leader goes a long way, and he feels like that guy.
We mentioned this last week when we were asking about LSU's best game of the season last year. We took the Alabama game. That was the one off the top, and then we went around the room and said, where's everybody fall? And all of us unanimously said the Florida game because of that
about
atmosphere.
favorite game last,
Listen what it meant to Greg Penn III. Listen what it meant to those recruits that were there. I believe Tristan Lee
was
at the game
it as well.
So, I mean, that was a Saturday night in Death Valley that is going to pay dividends for LSU down the road. One of an electric Saturday night in Tiger Stadium and what it can do as far as the ripple effect of recruiting. You just heard one of the top inside linebackers in the country talk about his experience on that Saturday night when Florida was in town, when LSU was in playing in that environment, in that atmosphere, what it meant to him, and now to get his commitment to the class of 2021. Great kid, seems like a fantastic football player.